Alongside Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emery. Welcome to New Jersey.
Great night for hockey, Mike. Let's take a look at who'll be in net for this one. Between the pipes, for Boston, Steve Shields. And his counterpart on the other side, the starter, for New Jersey, Martin Brodeur.
We're ready to get underway in New Jersey.
Both teams playing pretty conservatively here in the early going.
One times it to Sweeney. Feeds it across. He shoots. Covered by Shields. New Jersey keeping their goals against down.
New Jersey comes at you in waves when you're in the offensive zone.
Touch pass to Gomez. Covers it. Face off to the right of the net. One timed over to Sweeney. Quick shot. Pass to Samsonov. Rink wide to Murray. Puts one on goal. Over to Samsonov. Cross ice pass. Langenbrunner with the puck. One timed over to Nieuwendyk. The drive. Cross ice to Samsonov. The Devils ruled offside.
Crowd right now is waiting for something to happen.
Over to Friesen. Feeds it across. He shoots. Over to McInnes. Cross ice pass. Cross ice to Thornton. Score! The goalie had no help and he made him pay the price. And the Bruins are out in front. Draw in the neutral zone. Recovered by Madden. Cross ice pass. Pandolfo with the slap shot. Left side to LaPointe. Unloads. The bad save. Caroms off the post. Wow, what a shot. Cross ice pass. Nailed by Brown.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
One times it to Madden. Lines up and fires. To Axelson. Richer chases it down. Feeds it across. Right side to Axelson. He stripped him. Cut it out. Boston struggling defensively.
The lack of defense has caused a lot of problems for Boston.
Sent to Boynton. Wrists it. Gathered in by Boynton. Gomez plays it. Fires away. Rink wide to McInnes. Breakaway. Brodeur smothers it. Face off to the right of the net. Over to Langenbrunner. Right side to Nieuwendyk. The Devils looking for the equalizer. One timed over to Murray. Advance to Elias. Nobody back. Here's a breakaway. Caroms off the post.
Goalie must be living right. He's a bag of dirt there.
Stumple with the slap shot. Short pass to Nieuwendyk. Over to Elias. The slap shot. Oh, he gets across and stops it by stacking the pads. Draw in the left circle. One times it to Friesen. Cross ice pass. Gathered in by White. New Jersey getting it done on the road.
They've taken the home crowd out of a lot of games this season.
With a wrist shot. Off target. Picked up by Stark. Right side to McKenzie. Lets it fly. Right in front. Rockets one. He covers it. Draw in the left circle. Picked up by the Devils. Big shot. Over to Axelson. Boston would love to have... He scores! The goalie had no help, and he made him pay the price. increase their lead. Face off at center ice. One times it to Stevens. Cross ice pass. Pass to Friesen. Puts one on goal. Shoots. Rink wide to McInnes. Cross ice pass. Puts one on goal. Snared by Brodeur. Cross ice pass. Over to Friesen. Over to Breland. The slap shot. The Devils change on the fly. The Bruins score! Samsonov scores on a breakaway. The Bruins establishing control here. Face off at neutral ice. One times it to Boynton. Right side to Axelson. Pass picked off by White. New Jersey trail. Hits the post.
He missed that goal just by a couple of inches.
Classic.
Sean O'Donnell. 1 minute remaining in the first period.
Face off in the left circle. Quick pass to Brown. To Samsonov. Unload. Denied by the pillows. Over to Stumple. A few seconds remaining in the period. With the shot. Just wide. And the first period draws to a close. Boston 3, the Devils 0. We're ready for the beginning of the second period.
Wow, that first period was ugly. We'll see if it evens out a little bit here in the second.
One timed over to Sweeney. Back to Elias. Left side to Langenbrunner. Can't get through. The drive. Covered up by Shields. He's really focused here, making some tough saves. Draw to the right of the net. The shot. Taps it ahead to Groshek. Thornton on a breakaway. He scores. Brodeur didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. And this game is turning into a blowout.
Boy, he had some nice moves on that one.
New Jersey behind. Drops it. Short pass to Stumple. Hip checks it. Murray takes the puck. Touch pass to Samsonov. Moves it quickly to Samsonov. Pass to Langenbrunner. To Stumple. Cross ice to Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner appears to be shaken up.
Oh my, I could hear that collision all the way up here.
Face off in the neutral zone. New Jersey gets control. Over to Friesen. With a wrist shot. Kicked out. Face off in the left circle. One timed over to Brown. Across left to LaPointe. Offside against New Jersey. The Bruins leading. Touch pass to Boynton. Puck ahead to McInnes. Rink wide to Gomez. To Friesen. Pass to Groshek. The hip check. Across left to Gomez. Along to McInnes. Rister. The Devils rescue the puck. The Devils in the midst of a change. New Jersey, a team that doesn't give opponents many chances to score. Face off in the right circle. Madden controls the puck. He shoots. Right side to Axelson. To Pandolfo. Stock faces off in his own zone. Moves it quickly to Stevens. Shooting. Right side to Zaminer. Boston 4, the Devils 0. Kamensky crosses the blue line a little early and is called for offside. Face-off in the neutral zone. Sent to Brown. Over to Samsonov. Over to Eliash. Pushes it up. Controlled by the Bruins. He shoots. Got a pad on it. Across left to Madden. Madden skates in all alone. Good scoring on the power play for New Jersey. Ralston faces off in his own zone. Shooting. One-timed over to McKenzie. Kamensky, a drive. Off to Axelson. The hip check. Ralston controls it. Puck covered. Face off to the left of the net. Breland up with it. He drops it. Rink wide to Gomez. Nobody back. Here's a breakaway. New Jersey behind. Pass to Gomez. Feeds it across. McInnes races over to get it. Face off to the left of the net. One times it to Brown. Rister. Pass to Eliash. Taking it ahead. Pass to Zaminer. He can't get the pass. That play was offside. Face off at neutral ice. Madden plays it. Pass to Pandolfo. The drive. Over to Murray. Picked up by New Jersey. Cross ice pass. Shoots. Boston, more talent than their record would indicate.
Unless something miraculous happens, this will go down as a disappointing year for the Bruins.
Guides it on to Gomez. That'll leave a mark. Cross ice to Axelson. New Jersey trailing. Lapointe plays it into the corner. Just wide. Nemchinov shoots it to the corner. That'll go wide of the cage. Gathers it in. Stock faces off in his own zone. Shot. Right side to Zaminer. Across left to Rivers. The Bruins change it up. Over to Danico. Rink wide to Madden. Offside against Boston. Face off in the neutral zone. Over to Boynton. Pass to Nemchinov. Cross ice pass. McKenzie, a drive. A few seconds remaining in the period. McKenzie, a drive. Left side to Murray. Face off to the right of the net. One times it to Brown. And the second period comes to an end. Boston 4, the Devils 0. We're moments away from the start of the third period.
This has been an impressive performance by the Bruins.
The Bruins lead here. To Sweeney. Cross ice to Samsonov. Pass to Stumple. On goal. Shooting. Shooting. Brodeur gathers it in. Boston not playing well at home.
This team just hasn't gotten anything going in front of their home crowd.
A shot caught by Brodeur. Pushes it up. Over to Friesen. Pass to Friesen. Pass to Gomez. Shot off the mark. That shot's wide. Cross ice pass. Face off in the left circle. Puck controlled by Nieuwendyk. Cross ice to Eliash. draw in the left circle. Over to Eliash. Over to Nieuwendyk. Shooting! Ralston faces off in his own zone. Right side to Axelson. Big shot! Got a skate on it! Cross-ice pass. The Devils trail. Hands it to Madden. Madden handles it. Ralston retrieves it. Hip checks in. Up to Pandolfo. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Covers it. Face off in the right circle. Lets it rip. Kicked aside. Cross ice to Murray. Picks it off. Over to Samsonov. The drive. Off the post.
Wow, was that close?
Draw to the left of the net. Breland races over to get it. He drops it. One-timed over to Thornton. Wrist shot. Sent to McInnes. Guides it on to Gomez. Pass to Friesen. The Bruins out in front. Up to Friesen. Sent into the corner. Lines up and fires. Play stops as a penalty is called. And New Jersey will be a man short.
Breland must have lost his temper there. He went after him. Boston not able to get their power play on track so far.
New Jersey penalty. Number 18, Sergei Breland. 2 minutes for charge.
Face off to the left of the net. To Stevens. Stevens dumps it to the corner. Off the mark. Hard off the board. Off target. Cross ice pass. With a shot. Hard off the board. Left side to LaPointe. Gathers it in. Thornton faces off in his own zone. Over to Sweeney. Feeds it across. Boston with the extra skater. Sent into the corner. Wide of the mark. Over to Murray. Touch pass to Friesen. Shot. Shields. Covers it.
Elias knows that in some games the puck just doesn't go your way.
Face off to the right of the net. Pandolfo takes it up ice. He fires. Across right to Groshek. Dumped into the corner. Touch pass to Madden. Breland standing in the penalty box. And he's out. Left side to Madden. The Devils change up the line. Feeds it across. Pandolfo dumps it to the corner. Off target. Pass to Groshek. Pass to LaPointe. Intercepted by Scores! Langenbrunner finds the back of the net.
That's the kind of goal that can ignite a home team and a home crowd.
The Bruins with the lead.
Number 15.
Winds up and fires. Scores! The answer is heard loud and clear. This lead appears to be insurmountable.
They took it upon themselves to answer the challenge and score a goal of their own.
The draw at center ice. Moves it quickly to Boynton. Drop to Friesen. The Devils back to get it. Across right to Friesen. Across left to Breland. Feeds it across. The Devils want a change. Pass to Murray. Over to Samsonov. Over to Murray. Over to Samsonov. Pass to Langenbrunner. Cross ice pass. Over to Samsonov. Stumple takes the puck. Covered up by Brodeur. draw to the left of the net. To Sweeney. Over to Nemchinov. That one off target. Boston leads. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice to McInnes. Right side to Nemchinov. McKenzie races back to get it. 20 seconds left in the period. Across left to Kamensky. Loads it up and fires. There's the final horn. That'll do it. The Bruins get the victory in this one.
Well, Mike, this one wasn't even close tonight. It was a blowout.
For my partner, Darren Pang, this is Mike Emery. See you next time.
The third star from the Boston Bruins, number 16, Joseph Stumper. The second star from the Boston Bruins, number 1, Steve Shields. And the first star of the game from the Boston Bruins, number 19, Joe Phillips.